Hello, everybody. Really excited to show you around suites and parties. And so, because this is a live stream, we're just gonna wait 2 minutes just to let people file in here. So, yeah, once it's two past the hour, we'll begin. And in case you're just joining us right now, you are tuned into the Suites and Parties intro live stream. And we're just going to wait another minute or so to make sure that everybody has a chance to join here, and then we'll get started. All right, let's get this going. So, yeah, for those who don't know me, my name is Drew, and I handle customer success here at VipeCloud, and we're really excited to introduce you to suites and parties. And yeah, just wanted to welcome you to this live stream and just give you an idea of how we're going to be approaching this. We're going to spend about 10 or 15 minutes talking about what Suites is. We're going to demo it. And then after the demo portion, we're going to answer your questions. So feel free to, if you're tuned into our suite, you can just comment or chat in there any questions that you have. If you're just joining us through YouTube, you can chat your questions there into YouTube, and you can send those in at any time, but we're going to answer them after we're done with the demo itself. So first and foremost, why did we make suites? Well, it's kind of because, if you haven't noticed, Facebook has been kind of unpleasant lately. It's really been making it a challenge for small businesses to communicate with their customers and with their teammates through groups. It's been a pretty rough year for businesses using Facebook groups. Like, software like VipeCloud can't even post into groups anymore. The algorithm has all sorts of issues. It's just it's made doing normal things that should be easy and fun, it's made them just a pain. And so our goal is to bring back a reliable and easy, and importantly too, a fun experience for everybody to engage with their customers and with their teams. And so, basically, in short, if you're wondering what suites are and what parties are in VipeCloud, suites are your customer group, basically, or your unit or your team group. Suites are the basically what you would use for a group that is ongoing, something that doesn't have an end date to it, something that you are building over time. And so it's quite possible that you have actually joined the VipeCloud suite in order to watch this, and so you're able to kind of see what that experience is there. And we're going to be walking through this later in the live stream too. Now, parties are just that. They're for these standalone events, something that has a sequence of posts that are predefined that you just hit go on, and they just run their course. And then you're just able to kind of jump in here and there, answer, comment, chat, things like that in that party. And then it has an end date, because after all, it's an event. It has an end date. And something that we're bringing to the table that I think you're really going to be excited about is the fact that, you've got this audience built here. You don't want to lose that. Those people are, people you want to be engaging with. So we're going to make it really easy to have people who are in a party funnel into your ongoing suite, your customer suite. And yeah, so let's just jump right into the software so you can see what we've got going on here. All right, so I've got an example party going here. It's called a Glam and Glow party. And scrolling through here, you'll see that as far as like these posts go and the liking and the commenting, this is really quite similar to what people are used to. You're able to put images in, of course, emojis. As you are probably well aware, you can live stream right into here, even using StreamYard, for instance, which is what we're using right now and what you can no longer use in Facebook groups. And people can comment. You can reply back to them. You can like. So it's that fun, engaging experience that everybody is used to. So going back up here, we've added a couple of really cool things that you don't have in Facebook, like a chat. So in this chat, people can actually kind of interact with each other. They can have fun commenting, having dialogues back and forth. It's a nice, fun, engaging place where people can talk with one another without having to just be purely in comments. We still got the post comments, if somebody wants to respond to something specific, but here people can, you can ask icebreakers and stuff like that. And you can also see your guests here. You see everybody who's joined. They have their own like little profiles and stuff. They can have their profile images, and you can send them individual chats too. Really important, right? Because the fortune's in the follow-up after all, right? So. And they can, of course, respond there, through the browser, through the mobile app. You can have a dialogue back and forth. Also, you might have noticed we've got these, what we're calling actions here. So here's where you can have like calls to action. Join my VIP suite, book a one-on-one pamper session, whatever you want to be driving people towards, or just making it really convenient for them to do something. They can do that right there. It can link to wherever you like. So I now want to show you what it's like for somebody to join one of your parties, because after all, we know that this is really top of mind. It's very important that people are able to join your party really easily, because after all, this is going to be new, and people don't always love change. So let me show you what that looks like. So I'm going to be simply grabbing my invite link, pasting it in here. So this is the party link that you'll be, sharing on Facebook, or sending out on any kind of messenger app that you have. This is what people are being invited to. And as you can see, like this experience right here, this is from your guest who's just clicked on the link. They can already see the party. All they had to do was click on the link, and now they're able to see what's happening in the party. They're able to see what they're missing. And they have reasons now to want to join. All these cool deals going on, these fun games that are happening. If your live stream is going, they'll see the live stream that is that's happening at that very moment. And once they feel moved to want to actually join and participate, all they have to do is make a login, and it's really, really easy for them to do exactly that. So I'm going to click right here, join to participate. You can see, like, if they already happen to have a VipeCloud login, they could just use that. But if they need to make a new login, it's as easy as putting in their email, putting in the password that they want, click join the party. And then now, all they need is the verification code that was emailed to them. So I just opened up my email. I grabbed the verification code, put in the name, and confirm verification. And there we go. Now we've joined the party. We've got our login made, and we can start to engage. So nice and easy, really low bar for entry, and now they can engage with the party. And so they're going to be able to, actually, I should take a step back. So one thing I want to mention too is the reason we are requiring a login is because we want to make sure that this is a really fun experience for everybody, and this helps with addressing the issue of, like, just unpleasant people join the party, ruining it for everybody. This way, if somebody is a bad apple or something, you can remove them from the party and just continue having fun with everybody else that's in there. Also, I should mention that let's say somebody they log in, they join your party. They can download the mobile app and get push notifications to their phone every time that somebody engages with the chat, or there's a new post, or you send them a message to check in with them. Their phone's going to buzz when that happens. And also, coming very soon, there's going to be a daily email that they receive saying, like, what they missed. So if they missed any chats, they'll see that. And if they missed any posts, they'll also see that in the email too. So now I want to show you, what it's like in a suite. So we've looked at the parties. These are for those one-time events. And so here is a suite. Oh, let me share. All right, there we go. So here's the suite. As you'll see, it's a very, very similar experience. So once you're familiar with one, you're going to be familiar with the other. And really, the biggest difference is just that party has an expiration date, and a suite is ongoing. It's a community that you are building over time. And so looking through here, you can have any kinds of suite specific actions that you want. You can promote your parties. You can see, like, here is an example. I'm promoting this very party that we're looking at. Here's that Alex Dean who was previously commenting on my on the party. So very, very similar experience here, just that it goes on indefinitely. And let's see here. Yeah, I think that's about it for the demo. So we're gonna see Adam here has been watching your comments and chats. So Adam, what do we have?
Hey there. We have no comments so far, at least that I've seen, but I do have a couple things that I can mention. First is privacy options. Oh, wait a minute. There are here. Sorry, we do have comments. Hi, Bridget. Thanks for being here. When I sign into VipeCloud, is that via the account I have with Sean, or do I need to make an additional account? It's so if you already have a VipeCloud account, you can join, you're signing into the exact same account. So you can join parties, you can join suites, all of that, and you can just do it. Can you go live in suites? Yes, we're going live in a suite right now, from Terry. And so, yeah, just hit the play button and you can go live. We're going live through StreamYard. You can also go live directly through YouTube. Those are the two platforms we support right now. And in StreamYard, it's not a custom RTMP. You go StreamYard to YouTube, and then you get the YouTube link. So great questions there. I want to mention the privacy options. So for a suite, if you do have, oh, sorry, we're getting more questions. We're actually in the process of updating this so that the comments pop up in real time. And so that will be a cool little ad. Carol's asking, can you see who is watching you live? That is a YouTube feature, and I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure if YouTube does that. Obviously, if they comment, you can see that, but I'm not sure if YouTube gives you that insight.
Let's see. It says Suites is not. So Julie is having issues adding a comment in Suites. That's interesting. Shelly, if you, Julie, that could be a bug. I'm not sure why there are other comments popping in here.
Julie also has a question here about if there's an additional cost for suites.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and handle that. So is the comment part different from the chat? Yes, the comment is different than the chat. Okay, so joining suites, joining parties, totally free. So all of your guests, everybody that you do that you want to invite, just like in Facebook, there's zero cost, right? Zero barrier to entry. If you want to host a suite, if you want to host a party, then there is an additional fee. If you have no other VipeCloud relationship, then it's $15 a month, or $150 for the year. You can save a little bit on the monthly. If you have a VipeCloud account, then it's only $10 a month. And so that's because, you know, we don't sell your data, we don't do advertising, we're not a Facebook. And so we do have to cover, you know, the costs of actually managing this. But I think these costs are much more competitive than other options I've seen out there. And hopefully that's very reasonable. Let's see, so a couple other questions here. I see here there are 6 comments, but I'm not able. Let's see, Shelly, if you could send a screenshot or perhaps refresh your page. She said she's seeing those comments, but not able to see them. Perhaps refresh. And then Bridget, is the comment part different from the chat? Yes. So comments on a post are comments on a post. And then if you tab over to the chat feature, that's where there can be chats. So if you scroll all the way up in the suite, you have the feed and the chat. And that's a group chat. And then individual chats are an option as well. I'll go into some details there. Let's see, a few more.
Well, Julie also has a question about, can you schedule posts in batches for these parties? And yes, absolutely. You can make, we call that a sequence template, where, you know, you just predefine what a party sequence is going to look like, and then you just post that out, and you can and that's a template that you can just repeat as many times as needed. However, your second part of the question about, you know, if so, can we port in what we have built from, say, SynthShare? That is not something that you can do. You will have to, you know, remake that sequence, but once you've got it, it's repeatable, just like it is in, say, a SynthShare.
And I do believe that some VAs offer that at an hourly rate. And so that's kind of a perfect job for a VA as well, as to copy and paste them over. Had a couple other questions. Dana asked, you know, she knows that there's parties available. How do you access them? And that is looking up sequences. And so on the left sidebar in your VipeCloud account, you'll either see sequences as a main header, or under your communication tab, click social, and that'll drop down, and then you can go to sequences. And then they are shared with you. These are
really quickly.
Yeah, Drew, you're able to demo that?
Yeah, so that's just over here in your left side under engagement. You'll have sequences, and here under my sequences, these are going to be all of the ones that you have that are like yours that haven't been shared with you. But then under shared with me, you might have to look in there in case maybe you have an admin or a VA who has shared sequences with you. You'll find those listed out here if they have been shared with you.
And if your sidebar looks a little different, there are a couple of different sidebars you can toggle between. So just toggle to the Suites sidebar.
And that's the easiest thing right up here. If you're under communications CRM, it's just going to be easiest. If you're doing anything social or Suites related, just click up here, go to Suites, and then it's going to be streamlined for doing all things Suites and social posting.
Oh, good. Shelly said she refreshed and it's all there. Yeah, so we're working on getting the comments to show up in real time. Tiffany, it's interesting you had to refresh a couple times to see it. Yeah, this is brand new. We got to, we're getting it bulletproof. We're getting there. I was watching in VipeCloud Suites, and when I refreshed my screen, it bumped me into YouTube. Interesting. You might have maybe click the title. That's just all embedded videos. If you click the title, it will bump you over to YouTube, because it is a YouTube video. Okay, I think. Then I had to restart the live video. Yeah, Carol. So you do have to hit the play button. It's an embed, just permission thing. You can't just start playing videos when it loads. So yeah, so we will get the comments to just kind of pop up. That's something that we're definitely working on, and might even be a little bug. It should, I think, be working, but otherwise, this all, I think, looks great. Couple other things.
We do have one more question.
Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Julie, can you go live using Zoom or just StreamYard? Currently, just StreamYard. StreamYard and YouTube are the ones that work. StreamYard through YouTube. If Zoom can stream into YouTube, that I'm not familiar with that, then you can do that, but we don't work directly with Zoom yet. Zoom's actually very difficult to work with. So we do have an integration where you can upload custom backgrounds to Zoom, but they are a frustrating company to work with. Couple other things I'd like to add is privacy. You have complete control as to whether guests can see other guests. And so you can, as the host, you can turn on the ability to see guests or not. Otherwise, just you as the admin will always be able to see them, of course, and remove them. You can make other people admins, and they can then approve and deny people if you have that as a thing, or remove people from the group. And there are 2 privacy levels for that link. So Drew demoed the party level privacy, where you can see all the posts just by going to the link. You might not want that for your suite. Let's say you have a VIP suite or something special. You might want to require that there's an approval process for them to join, in which case they would just see that enter your email and password first. It would shoot you a note to approve them. We do have allow lists, so you can have a contact list that says everybody with this email will just automatically be approved. But there is that extra level of privacy for you. And I think the biggest probably takeaway, I think, from all of this is that over the, even when Facebook was working, it was frustrating. And now it's getting nearly impossible to use, right? They've cut out the API for groups. They've cut out going live. They're now blocking links, our links, other people's links. YouTube links are kind of working, but we'll see if that, how long that works. And here, and you can never, ever talk to a human being at Facebook. So if you wanted something done, it was a black hole. And here we listen to our customers. We build things, we fix things. We're here to build this for you, and we're really excited about that. Julie asked a question. Can you go over more Facebook groups versus this? I think that covers it a little bit. It is very similar in that it's, it can be a private place. There's a feed, there's chat, we have the party component, which is like events. But I think a lot of people are very frustrated with Facebook. Of course, it's where people are. And so I understand how there, can be a big X factor. Are people going to want to join this? And that's why we've made it totally free for your guests. We've made it so that they don't even need to log in. They can just go to the link. But in order to engage, you can't have anonymous internet people engaging. And so we do have a small barrier, but all we literally ask for is an email and a password. And so it really is as little as possible. And that's because we're not generating income from data. And so we don't need all of that information. So Julie, I hope that clarifies a little bit.
I think another thing that's worth pointing out is that we're doing this with supporting small business owners such as yourself in mind. So that's why we're including things like those action links that could actually just go completely off of VipeCloud property. Like Facebook doesn't want you to do that. It doesn't want your guests to go to your In Touch because Facebook doesn't make any money from that. Or if they're going to do that, you're going to have to advertise and it's going to cost you money. So we're here to support you first and foremost.
Yeah, and if you look at our own suite, if you scroll up to the top here, you can see we have our own action links. Our help center, we have an affiliate program. We have a bonus this month where you get double commission for anybody referred in July. And we'd love to know what topics to cover next. This live stream is going to happen weekly. We're going to do this weekly. We're going to do some deep dives into suites. We're also going to cover all the other things that we do: emailing, posting to pages, automations, sign-up forms, texting, all sorts of stuff. And so this is here to help you, learn and for us to listen to you and hear the questions you have. And that influences our product, right? If people are asking, I can't find this in the product, we make it easier to find. Let's see, another question came in. Julie, can you do unlimited party suite? Yes, you can do unlimited parties. You can have unlimited suites as long as you have the add-on or the suites only subscription. You can do as many as you want. And I was doing party suites and then moving them to a private customer group after. That's perfect. And frankly, that could be on Facebook. It could be in suites. Again, as Drew said, we're okay with you leaving our platform. You could have an action link that says, join me on Facebook from your parties. And that's allowed. We're not allowing that. You could also, have it be a customer suite. And so there's a lot coming. There's a lot more coming. We're building some really cool automations around this, and all of this. Another big difference between Facebook is this is designed for your sales and marketing. It's designed to help you build your business. Whereas groups, in many ways, were an afterthought at Facebook. Part of the reason the scuttlebutt that shut down the API is it was just such a scotch tape piece of work put together that it just got too complicated. And so this is designed for you to grow your business from the ground up. I think that's it on the questions, Drew.
I don't see anything else. Yeah.
Let's see here. Here we go. Couple more. Just wondering if we create a link and post in Facebook, will they block that or remove it so our customers can't see it? We have no idea what's going on with Facebook. My best guess, because in the theory, I'm getting more and more data points that this is kind of happening, is they are identifying behaviors among groups of people. And so because a lot of people are connected to a one VA or another, they are identifying that, hey, everybody is suddenly sharing this link, or everybody is suddenly sharing this link. And they don't like that behavior because that is exactly how disinformation were to spread. As much as it feels like, I think we all feel like we're being targeted, that this use case is targeting us exactly. Who knows? With the party links, can you post those on Facebook? In theory, you should be able to. You're not going to have an army of people sharing your party link. And so I think, there's a good chance that will continue to work. You will also be able to text it out, to email it, so on and so forth. Yeah, Terry said, yeah, so Facebook is, and it's not there's not a human doing this. This is all AI. This is all entirely AI, and it's getting hints of actions from here and there. They don't care if it's inappropriate or not. They see just, yeah, random stuff. Some of what they claim is inappropriate simply means it's off of Facebook. And that's very frustrating. Like if you have a video to post, they really want you to upload it to Facebook. They really don't seem to like sharing PDFs. But also, what's also very frustrating about this is if like one person flags it, if there's a bad apple out there in your network and one person flags it or another person flags it, that could trigger taking it down too. So Facebook is just, it's become very frustrating. We know that's, we wish, I mean, honestly, we wish we didn't have to build suites, but we spent the first half of the year doing this, but we're here. We're now super excited about it. And now we're getting back to building the other stuff we wanted to build. That was all really awesome, while also improving suites. But you know, it is what it is. Facebook is so powerful, they don't seem to really care anymore. Can you add more emojis for emails? From Dana. Can you add more? Yeah, we have a pretty big library of emojis, but we will see what we can do. I think we have a couple thousand emojis. If there's a, yeah, let me know. There's a, Dana, please email support at VipeCloud if there's like a particular set of emojis or something that you're looking for.
Yeah, I'd be curious. Yeah, if you can share some specifics about the emojis, that would be helpful. Because who knows, maybe we already have it in there. Yeah. And yeah, Julie has a question here about, so to be clear, this will send an email every day. There's a post in a suite, and that's the only notification during a party. Well, if they download the mobile app, they'll have a push notification. So that's actually the ideal situation. Is I would say just, you know, create some kind of incentive for them to download the mobile app, especially as your first hosting parties with VipeCloud, and then their phone will buzz in real time. And that's the ideal situation, but we're creating that email as a backstop to make sure that, because we know not everybody's going to download the mobile app, especially to start. And so this is just to make sure there's a fail-safe that they are not missing out on chats and post notifications and things along those lines.
Very good. All right, everybody. Well, thank you all. I think we're going to go ahead and call it. We'd like to keep this to just a half hour with about half demo, half Q&A. Obviously, we expect a lot more Q&A for a brand new feature like this. But if you have any questions, please let us know. Oh, here's Sonia. How to set up a party. Yes, we do have a help center article on that. We will add it in the comment right after this. So that
I think we're gonna be doing more of these live streams too, and in these live streams we're gonna be going. The goal here today. So Sonia, you actually didn't really miss how to set up a party here, because we were really just talking about what parties are and what suites are in VipeCloud. And so we already have a Help Center article that discusses that. We'll be sure to send that over to you. And then, yeah, there's going to be, next week at this time, we'll be doing another one of these. And for sure, we'll soon be doing one of these as well. That's just purely talking about how to set up a party.
Wonderful. All right. Thank you, everybody. We're really excited for this. And please keep the questions and all that coming. This Suites is for you. It is. So let us know how it can be better for you. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Have a good one.